Pelagians tell us that the word responsibility means able to respond. That is, that the ability in responsibility is in us and not in an external authority such as God.
And so his election is to elect a people to bring the message so that whosoever, it's a provisional atonement. He's providing this to the entire world. That's why it's good news. It's because it's given to all mankind for all to respond either in faith or in disbelief. They can choose to trade the truth in for lies, and they're held responsible for that. Why? Because they're actually able to respond. If they're born unable to respond, there's no real basis on which to hold somebody truly response able. The very ability to respond in Romans 1, for example, is what shows us our accountability or our culpability for the sins and our choices that we make.
The Calvinist scheme says that responsibility is liability to corrective or penal measures from a superior authority, and that the ability in the word responsibility refers to the ability a court or higher authority has to establish jurisdiction over and bind or hold a man to account. The Calvinist scheme, adhering to the traditional maxims of text, liturgy, and hierarchy, has been torn asunder in the West after the liberation of black men and the female sex. The Pelagian system, having gained the establishment, has eroded the institution and the ideas of external and concrete authority, and is in the process of eradicating it completely, pursuant to Joachim's 3H prophecy. Let us take into consideration the social effects of Pelagianism's condemnation of concrete and external accountability and standards for behavior.
And I was just the other one, you know? Mm-hmm. So, like, I never really thought of myself as an attractive person. Like, I would never call myself anything more than a 4. But now, like, I don't really care about what anyone thinks about me. Like, I've grown into myself and I'm comfortable with who I am now that, like, even if you guys call me delusional or whatever, I think I'm maybe not a 10, let's not go that far, but like definitely an 8 per. So like whether you guys think I am or not,
that's got nothing to do with her.
But like,
so what is it that took you from a 4 to an 8? If nothing's changed, what is it that takes you
loving
from a 4
myself
to an 8?
and looking in the mirror and not being disgusted at what I see.
You see, she is a woman who was raised in a culture completely dominated by Pelagian theology. Pelagian theology teaches that Jesus died for everyone because God loves everyone and desires the salvation of every single human being on the earth. We're all God's children. God loves us, so we should love ourselves and completely ignore any concrete and external standards of responsibility.
I like that's why I call myself
fix
a 10,
that, man.
I'm not going to base what I think of myself on what anybody else thinks of me. I look in the mirror every day and I like what I see.
Yeah, but that's delusional.
But it's,
like,
true. I like what I see in the mirror. So
like,
in my mind,
okay, then in my mind,
I'm not saying that you have to see
in my mind,
in my mind,
I'm a millionaire. In my mind, I'm a millionaire and a PhD in my mind, and I feel like that, so therefore I am.
Thus, as we have seen, Pelagianism is nothing but the innate insolence human beings have towards God and their insufferable obstinacy to face any form of standards or accountability for their behavior and their satanic worship of themselves. Thus, yet again, for the 10,000th time, I have proved in my work the problems in the West are completely and without controversy to be blamed on Pelagian Christianity. This is the Southern Israelite signing off. Go to my platform website, southernprotestant.com. Go to my blog, Southern Israelite at WordPress. Hit that donation link. Peace.